When I was thinking about what I felt called to speak to in terms of an intention this morning, I was thinking about how this phrase of making space is used really often, especially in this practice. And I was thinking, like, what does this actually mean? What does it mean to make space? And as I was considering this, I was thinking about how one piece of making space is taking inventory of where our energy is being focused or where it's being blocked or where it's being drained. And this is our physical energy, our mental and emotional energy, our energy when we are in relationship with others, our interactions. Um, and as I was thinking about energy and how this relates to making space, when our energy is being drained in thoughts, say thoughts that are consuming our attention that maybe are taking away from our fullness or contributing to a story that isn't true about ourselves, that is a way that our energy is being monumentally drained. Another thought that came to mind was when we're procrastinating, right? Us choosing to avoid this thing over here isn't actually taking our energy away from that thing because it's still in the back of our awareness. It's still kind of drawing us towards it, saying this thing needs to be done. Another example I came up with is when we have left a decision unmade. Again, it's not that we are now away from this decision, we've moved on from it. It's that it's still in the background, it still needs tending to, but we're trying to focus our energy elsewhere. And so today, as you move across your yoga mat, considering where your energy is being offered, and does that feel reciprocal, right? Especially when we're in relationship and connection to others, are relationships reciprocal in our energy? Are they imbalanced? Thinking about, do I make space for rest to restore my energy? Do I make space for creativity and play and adventure? Do I make space for getting quiet, for turning inward, for reflection, and allowing your practice to be this opportunity to slow down and turn inward so you can really take that inventory of where your energy is being used and where you're receiving your energy. Yeah. We are going to start today in a seated meditation. Of course, you can start on your back body or in child's pose or in whatever shape feels true. Maybe finding a cross-legged seat or a hero's pose, or if you have a block, perhaps you sit on a block. And just take a moment to settle into your shape, making any adjustments so you can feel really steady in your support. You can feel the connection between your sits bones and the earth. As you close your eyes and lengthen towards the sky with your spine. Maybe allow your shoulders to lift up, slide back, and then settle into your torso. Start to move your attention to the sensations of your physical body, the flow of your breath. And the consideration of what it means to make space and take inventory of your energy. And as you start to deepen your breath, allow your inhales to fill your front body, your back body, and your side bodies. As you slowly empty that breath away, feel the sense of release in your body and also allow a release in your mind, clearing any clutter. Maybe blocks the way to see more clearly your energy usage and the space that you create for yourself in your life. As you continue to deepen your breath, consider taking your breath deeper into your belly and also into your low back. If you feel like you need a sense of grounding this morning, breathe energetically down into the earth. If you feel like you need an uplift in your energy this morning, think about breathing up towards the sky, creating a lightness of buoyancy in your body. Maybe make some room in your awareness for an intention to step forward. And perhaps this intention is that consideration of space and energy. And perhaps your intention is something else, something that rings more true for you today. As you hold that intention at your heart, an option to bring maybe one or both hands to your heart as we take 3 rounds of clearing breath to seal our intentions in. As you're ready, take a really deep inhale through your nose. And then an open mouth exhale, let that breath go. And when you're ready, breathe in again really fully. And as we exhale, we make space. Just moving at your own pace. One more time, deep breath in. And then clearing, exhale out. Allow your lips to seal. Start to breathe through your nose, maybe cultivating your Ujjayi pranayama. Allow your eyes to slowly and gently open. I'm gonna shift over here. And then finding your way into a cross-legged seat. If you're not already there, go ahead and bring your left shin in front of your right. And on your inhale, reach your hands up to the sky. As you exhale, twist to your left. Let your right hand reach to the outside of your left knee. Left fingertips go behind you to the earth. With your inhale, extend towards the ceiling, to the crown of your head. And your exhale, gently rotate deeper into your twist. Take one more breath here. Breathe into your back body. As you exhale, gently unwind and face forward. Circle sweep your hands to the ceiling with your next breath in. And fold forward as you breathe out. Take an inhale through your nose. And then exhale out of your mouth. Your next breath in, go ahead and rise up, reach up, lean back, just switch out your shins, right shin in front of your left, and take a rotation over to your right. As your left hand grabs your right thigh, as your right fingertips tuck behind you, inhale to lift. And exhale to find your twist. Relax your jaw. Take another breath here. Again, breathe into the back of your body. And then on your breath out, slowly, gently start to unwind. Stretch your hands to the ceiling with your inhalation and your exhalation. Fold forward. Just like before, take a deep breath in through your nose. And one cleansing exhale here. Open your mouth, release your breath out. So this time as we inhale, you're going to lean back, unwinding your legs and both your legs long in front of you just for a moment. You can untuck the flesh from beneath your sits bones. You're going to keep your right leg extended long and then bring your left knee into a little butterfly shape, so kind of like tree legs. Janu Shirsasana. We're going to inhale to send hands to the sky, again creating more extension through our spine. As we exhale, fold forward any amount, really gently. You can have some softness in your right knee here. You can let your head hang heavy. Flex your right toes to your face. And take another moment just to breathe into the back of your body. You slowly rise up, lengthen your spine. You're going to take your left hand behind you by your left hip, moving into our stargazer. So to lift your hips as you shift onto your left shin, lift your pelvis up towards the sky, gently engage your glutes. Reach your right hand high and then take a circle in each direction with your right arm. So one big circle, one way, just to feel into your right shoulder, and then reverse that circle. Let your hips sink back to the earth. As you turn forward, stretching out your legs and your left leg long, bend your right knee into that half butterfly shape. Send your fingertips to the ceiling for extension, breath in, and then exhale to dive forward. And especially because it's early, it might feel extra sticky and you might not go as far as you might be used to in this shape. But finding that communication with your body, you do settle in and take 2 more breaths. And then just like we did before, as we transition out of our Janu Shirsasana, we're going to shift into our stargazer. So slowly, gently, we rise up. Your right hand's going to sweep back, plant by your right hip. You shift onto your right shin bone, lift your hips, engage your center, your seat. Sweep your left hand high, and then draw a big circle in each direction with your left arm. After you've completed your circles, take your time to melt your hips back to the earth. Once again, send your legs out in front of you. And then we're going to prop ourselves onto our forearms here. So kind of like your fish pose, elbows stacked beneath your shoulders, chest is pressed, start to engage your belly and bend your knees into a little 90-degree angle. So it's kind of like our upside down tabletop, but we're on our forearms instead of our backs. Pull your navel tight to your spine as you engage your core. Make sure your knees are stacked over your hips instead of close to your body. So you want to have knees over hips. With your inhale, you're going to keep this 90-degree bend in your knees. Slowly start to tap your toes down to the earth, really slow and intentional. As you exhale, use your core strength to super slowly lift your knees to stack over your hips again. We'll take 2 more like this. So inhale, toes tap, navel pulls down to your spine, chest is proud. On your exhale, knees slowly start to lift back up, squeeze your inner thighs together. One more time, we inhale, toes tap. Then exhale, knees lift. Okay, this next time we're going to inhale, send your legs long. Okay, so you can choose how long and how low your legs go. And then exhale, bend your knees back in. Okay, twice more, your knees do not have to go straight. Your legs don't have to go super low. You're listening to your body. Breathe in for extension. pull your navel actively to your spine as you exhale and draw your knees back in. Good, one more time, inhale, legs lengthen. And exhale, knees bend. And this time, inhale, send your legs up towards the ceiling again. Your hamstrings might feel a little sticky right now, so it doesn't matter how high they go. As you breathe in, legs will lower any amount together. Squeeze your center, navel to spine. Proud chest, exhale, legs lift. Right, twice more like that. We inhale, legs lower. And exhale, legs lift. Okay, last one here, breath in to lower. Your exhale, navel to spine, legs lift. And bend your knees. Press yourself up through your seat and find your way into your tabletop pose, all fours. And as you find your tabletop, start to spread your fingers open, shoulders stack over your wrists, hips stack over your knees. And start to breathe into your cow pose, heart and tailbone scoop up to the sky. With your exhale, we're gonna move through our cat spine, so round the back of your heart to the ceiling. And start to reach your hips towards your heels. As you think about rolling cat cows, look forward, bend your elbows on your inhale, scoop forward into cow. Your chest moves through your biceps as you lift up. Exhale, round through cat pose and reach your hips towards your heels. Actively tuck through your tailbone. One more time, we bend our elbows, inhale scoops you forward. And exhale, round it back. At this time, inhale, scoop forward to your cow shape. And your exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog, send your hips up to the sky. Take a moment to check in with your hamstrings. Actively press down and away through your hands. Feel your upper arm bones squeeze to center. And then on your next inhale, reach your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Your exhale, step your right foot forward to the top of your yoga mat. Maybe help it there. Breathe into your cow lunge, left knee hovers, reach your heart forward. On your exhale, find your cat lunge, lengthen your legs, create your hamstring stretch. And with your next breath in, bend into your right knee. We're gonna step into a cross-legged forward fold. Take your left ankle behind your right. Your pinky toes don't need to line up. You can bend your knees as much as you want. Head hangs heavy. Relax the weight of your skull. Maybe shift a little bit forward and back in your feet to feel that shift in sensation. And then as you unwind your legs, create your traditional forward fold, feet side by side. Inhale to your halfway lift, engage your belly to lengthen your spine. And your exhale, forward fold, release. Deep breath in, rise all the way to stand, Urdhva Hastasana. Your exhale, gather your hands at your heart, close your eyes, take a moment to return to your intention as you gather a deep breath in. And then open up, exhale, release. And inhale, circle, sweep your hands to the ceiling, reach to the sky. And as you exhale, forward fold, soft knees, hinge at your hips. Take a halfway lift on your breath in. And as you exhale, step your left foot to the back of your yoga mat. Plant down through your left palm, take a big twist. Right hand reaches to the sky as you inhale. And on your exhale, release your right hand down to the earth. Turn your toes to the left, wide-legged forward fold. So really getting into our hamstrings this morning. And take a breath in to lift up halfway. And as you exhale, bend into your left knee for your side lunge. So staying in our lifted side lunge rather than going to Skandasana here. Strong with your legs. Plant your right fingertips to the earth and twist your left hand to the sky. Big breath in. With your exhale, to bend into your right knee, low lunge to the front of your yoga mat, pivot back around. Step into your high plank pose, right foot joins your left. We'll inhale to shift forward. Knees up or down. Exhale brings you to your belly, slow and strong, all the way to the earth. As you untuck your toes, find your low cobra. Your breath lifts your heart up. And on exhale, lower down. And inhale low or maybe your high cobra. Again, breath guides you up. And on your exhale, release down. Last round, low cobra, high cobra, or upward facing dog. Inhale to lift. And on your exhale, downward facing dog. Use your core to send your hips to the ceiling. And we'll inhale, left leg lifts up to the sky, three-legged dog. On your exhale, mindfully with control, step your left foot forward. Push into your hands to make space for your foot. Right knee hovers, cow lunge, heart reaches through. Feel your right thigh bone stretch back in space. And exhale to your cat lunge, extend your legs. Keep the extension in your spine as well. Go ahead and breathe the bend back into your left knee. Cross-legged forward fold, right ankle goes behind your left. Soft knees, heavy head, take a moment just to be here. And breathe into the sensation, the stretch. As you start to unwind your legs to your traditional forward fold, inhale to your halfway lift. Find the length of your spine again. Exhale, forward fold, release down. Deep breath in brings you all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale your hands to your heart. As you close your eyes, bring your intention forward, take a deeper inhale. And open up, exhale. We inhale, circle, sweep your hands to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold, hinge down. Lengthen halfway with your breath. And step your right foot to the back of your yoga mat, low lunge. As you plant your right palm, twist your left hand at the sky, one big breath in. With your exhales, your left hand lands back to the earth, wide-legged forward fold. Turn your toes to the right. Breathe into your halfway lift. Breath out, bend your right knee, for your lifted side lunge, your lateral lunge. Left fingertips to the ground, rotate your right hand to the sky, take an inhale. And then on your exhale, bend into your left knee, low lunge to the front of your yoga mat, sweep it around. High plank pose, left foot joins your right. Knees up or down, we're gonna inhale to shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway or all the way. Breathe into your heart opening, up dog or cobra. Exhale returns us to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And open up, exhale out. With your inhale, lift your heels up high. As you exhale, bend your knees and sink your hips back to your heels, finding a little crouching, tighter position. Shoulders are out of your ears. You're gonna press your palms into the earth. Knees hovered above the ground. Take an inhale. On your exhale, as you shift towards a plank, bring your right knee to your left tricep. So right knee crosses underneath your body. On your inhale, step your right toes back. Again, bend your knees and push your hips back to that crouching tiger position. With exhale, second side, left knee is going to cross underneath towards your right tricep as you push yourself forward. Inhale, step back and crouch back one more time. This time as you exhale, bring your right knee towards your nose as you shift towards plank. And then three-legged dog, reach your right leg to the sky. Bend your knee and open your hip, find your half dog for a moment. Full inhale here. And then your exhale, step your right foot forward to the top of your yoga mat. That is strong through your legs. High crescent lunge, rise all the way up as you breathe in. And your exhale, hands come to heart center. Option to dip your left knee straight down to a hover. Chest stays proud, front ribs knit in. Maybe keep your left knee in your hover. Inhale, reach your hands to the sky. As you exhale, open arms to the right. Your right hand's going to sweep down and back. The left hand reaches forward. Okay. Take an extra breath here. So feeling into the shape, breathe length through your spine as you inhale. Navel to spine, your exhale maybe rotates you just slightly deeper. Strong through your left leg and your left glute. The big breath in, high crescent lunge, come through center, reach up, rise up. And exhale to your warrior two, open. We'll breathe into reverse our warrior, maintain the depth of your lunge. And exhale, side angle pose. Elbow to thigh, perhaps a right fingertips to the earth or a block. Okay, take a moment here. So finding lightness to your right forearm, especially if it's resting on your thigh. We want this upward energy through our chest. Take a big circle one way as you inhale with your left arm. And on your exhale, just draw a big circle the opposite direction. We'll meet in our extended side angle. Left hand extends over your head. You're a long line of energy. Feel the energy through your left foot. All four corners of your left foot planted to the earth. With your breath in, reverse your triangle. Press your right foot to rise up and back. And on your exhale, turn all 10 toes to the long edge of your yoga mat. Bending to your left knee. So lateral lunge with our twist. Right hand to the earth. Left hand to the sky. And sits bones stretch back as you inhale. Low lunge to the front of your yoga mat with exhale. Bend your right knee. Pivot forward. A little change here as you lean into your right foot. Gentle standing splits. Left leg lengthens up as you breathe. With our exhale, Shiva squat. Bend both of your knees. Sink your seat low. Look forward for a second. Feel the weight in your heel. Inhale, standing splits. Left toes lift up. And exhale, Shiva squat. One more time. We inhale, left toes reach high. And exhale, Shiva squat. Good. In your Shiva squat, take a little pause. Press your right foot, engage your belly. Start to bring your hands to your heart. Press through your right foot and slowly bring your left leg with you all the way to stand. I know that's a big shift, a big push after all your Shiva squats. One-legged Tadasana, send your hands to the ceiling with your inhale. Then open arm twist to your left as you exhale. Left hand sweeps back, right hand reaches forward. Option here to bring your right hand to the outside of your left thigh. Now gently find some opposing action between your right hand and your left thigh. So you're going to press your right palm towards the right side of the room. You're going to press your left thigh into your right palm to the left side of the room. So you're creating this opposing action, which will help create energy through your low back to support your body. And one more big breath in and out. As you unwind to face forward, take a deeper inhale. Exhale through your airplane pose, start to fly it back. Proud through your chest. One breath in. Crescent lunge on your exhale. Left toes return to the earth or reach to the sky. Bring your hands down to the ground. Left palm to your yoga mat, twist your right hand at the ceiling. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, Horizon lunge. You're going to turn all 10 toes to face the right side of your yoga mat. Think about being on the knife edges of your feet. So flex your feet. Option to slide your right foot a little closer to the back of your yoga mat. Okay. You're going to be in this half pigeon side plank hybrid. And with your inhale, if it feels safe for your body, you can sink down, reach your right hand to the back of your yoga mat. On your exhale, as you lift up, high plank pose, unravel, right hand lands and right foot steps back. Take an inhale to shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Breathe in to find your lift, your chest opening. And breathe out to return to downward facing dog. I'll take a cleansing breath to reset before second side. Breathe in through your nose and out of your mouth. On your inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, sink into that crouching tiger. So knees are gonna hover. Push your hips back to your heels. Shoulders out of your ears to engage your lats. Feel your navel to spine connection. Feel your thighs really strong here. Take a breath in. On your exhale, as you shift towards plank, take your left knee towards your right tricep, cross underneath yourself. Step back, shift back, full inhale. Right knee to your left tricep on your exhale. Step back and shift back, take a big breath in. Last one, left knee to your nose, straight through center, breath out, push into your hands. Three-legged dog, left leg lifts up. Take a moment to bend your knee and open your hip. When you're ready, with intention and with care, step your left foot forward to the top. As you place your feet, get strong with your legs. Lead with your heart, so peek your chest forward and up first. And press to rise, high crescent lunge. Full inhale. Hands to heart, right knee comes to a hover as you exhale. And the hover is just an option, just if you want it. Make sure your front ribs are drawing in. Feel your ribcage slide back. So your ribcage is sliding back in space to stack over your hips. That's going to deepen the stretch in the front of your right hip. Now maybe with your right knee still hovered and your right glute really strong, reach your hands to the sky with your inhale. Open arms to the left as we exhale. A full breath here. Feel the power of your legs. Strong root to rise energy. We'll inhale to our high crescent lunge. And exhale, warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2, open out. Reverse your warrior on your inhale. And side angle with your exhale, lengthen forward. So you root through your feet, push into your feet so there's upward energy through your body. Draw a big circle in each direction. So your inhale takes your arm one direction. As you exhale, reverse your circle. We eventually meet in our extended side angle. With your navel to your spine, breathe in to reverse your triangle. Go so slow and controlled. Rotate all 10 toes to the right to find the long edge of your yoga mat. So you bend into your right knee. It's that twisted side lunge. So right knee bends. Left fingertips to the earth. Send your right hand to the sky. Stretch your sits bones back. Reach your pelvis back. Big breath in. Low lunge to the front of your yoga mat. Pivot to your left to face forward. Standing splits. Right toes reach to the ceiling. Try to relax your head. Take an inhale. And exhale, Shiva squat. Bend both your knees. Sink it down. You breathe in, standing splits. And exhale, Shiva squat. Okay, one more time. We're gonna inhale, right toes right in the sky. Exhale, find your Shiva squat and pause. Let your seat get low so your heart can get higher. That's gonna be easier in the transition. Do you press through your left foot? Feel that rootedness of your left foot. Help you engage your belly. Hands come to heart center. Slow and strong, drive through your left foot to draw your right knee up with you as you stand tall and reach tall. Just give yourself a moment. Feeling the movement in your ankle, your stabilizers doing their job. We breathe here. And you're ready to twist, rotate to your right. Right hand back, left hand forward, or left hand to the outside of your right thigh. You can pull your belly in, press hand into thigh, thigh into hand. Feel the energy that creates around the bowl of your pelvis and through your low back. You want to challenge yourself, you can look back at your right thumb for a breath. Now moving slowly, take all the time that you need. When you're ready, you're going to inhale through your center, one-legged Tadasana. We'll exhale through our airplane pose. Keep the back of your heart buoyant. Back of the skull presses to the sky. Lengthen from crown to right foot as you inhale. On our exhale, it's crescent lunge. How controlled can you descend your right toes to the earth? Press your feet, breathe your way up. Hands to your yoga mat as you exhale. Left hand twist high with your inhale. So headed to our horizon lunge. Again, it's really important that as you turn your toes to the left, you will allow your left foot to slide back so that your left knee is happy here. You want to be on the outside edges, the pinky edges of your feet, and your feet are actively flexed. You're lifting up into the outer hip stretch initially. If you want to drop into your little dip, you're going to inhale to sink your hips down. Left hand reaches to the back of your yoga mat. Good. On exhale, we're going high plank pose. A little bit different this time. From your high plank, inhale forward. Exhale all the way to your belly. As you untuck your toes, thighs draw together, inhale, low cobra. On your exhale, lower down. We're going to add in a shoulder stretch before we take one more little standing layer. So reach your left arm out to the side in line with your left shoulder. Your left arm can be one long line. If you want it to be a little bit spicier, a little bit deeper, you can goddess your left arm so that your elbow is on the earth in line with your shoulder. And your wrist, elbow, and shoulder create a 90-degree angle. So you choose. As you look to the right, tent your right fingertips on the earth. Bend your right heel to your seat. Then take your right toes behind you like a wild thing. Gently press down through your left palm. Then breathe into your left shoulder. As you gently roll back onto your belly, we're going to go into second side. So right leg goes long, reach your right arm out to the side. Again, it can be in line with your shoulder or a goddess arm. Look to the left, turn your left fingertips and kickstand your left toes. Like a belly down wild thing shape. Spread your collarbones across your chest and take another breath here. And as you start to feel balance between your right and left side, as you feel complete, roll slowly onto your belly again. Left leg goes long. Slide your hands back by your low ribs. And inhale to an up dog or a cobra, your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips extend up and back. Take a nice deep breath in. And open on the exhale, release. On your inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, crouching tiger, bend your knees, push back, shoulders out of ears. Take your inhale. Right knee to your left tricep as you exhale. Pause here, following triangle, reach your right leg through. And open up the left hand to the sky as your left heel lands. Full inhale. As we exhale, we're going three-legged dog. Return your left hand to the earth. Use your core to reach your right leg to the ceiling. Bend your knee, open your hip. Stay or wild thing. Option for your right toes to land behind you. Big breath in. Now on your exhale, look to the top of your yoga mat. And engage through your left side body. So think like side plank energy here. Imagine your left hand and left foot as your side plank. And then see if you can touch your right knee to your right elbow. As you look forward, step your right foot forward. If you did not quite make it all the way, just help your right foot to the top of your yoga mat. Now from here, high crescent lunge. We inhale up. On exhale, hands to heart, optional dip of your left knee to a hover. Maybe keep your hover, lengthen your tailbone and breathe your hands up to the sky. Open arm twist to the right hand's twisting back, the left hand reaches forward. As you inhale, keep your knee hovered, gentle exalt of your crescent. So left hand to the sky, your right hand can reach to your low back if you want. As you breathe out, prayer twist, you're gonna lengthen through your left leg to hook your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Palms together. Feel free to adjust your feet if you need to. Strong and lifted through your left hip. Turn your heart towards your thumbs and you look up over your right shoulder. Option to spread your wings wide here. As you press through your feet, inhale to exalt your crescent from here. This time your left knee stays lifted. On your exhale, warrior two, unravel, left heel's gonna land. Good, we'll breathe in to reverse our warrior, right hand to the sky. Breath out, side angle pose, swim forward. Inhale to reverse your triangle, lift and lengthen out of your right hip. Another change, exhale into your standing split, so bend into your right knee. As you windmill your hands down to the earth and unhook your left heel. Standing splits in your left toes to the sky. Full inhale. Exhale, Shiva squat. And inhale, standing splits. And exhale, Shiva squat. Just like before, we're going to take one more. Inhale to lengthen. And then exhale to your Shiva squat and pause. Peek your heart forward, press the right foot, hands come to your chest. Continue to drive through your right foot, big push. Bring your left knee with you, strong through your center. Take your inhale here, hands extend to the ceiling. On your exhale, as you twist to the left, option to lengthen your left leg forward, or option for your right hand to grab to the outside of your left foot. Drive through your right foot for height, and extend through your left leg. One more breath, whatever variation you've chosen to explore. If you have your left leg extended, you can keep it extended or you can rebend it. We're going to unwind to face forward, big breath in. Airplane pose, breath out. Take your inhale. Crescent lunge is our exhale. Breath in continues into your crescent. And as you breathe out, bring your hands to the earth. Right. Go ahead and twist your right hand to the sky just for a breath in. And as you bring your right hand down to the earth, step back to down dog or take a chaturanga if you would like to. So you decide one chaturanga flow, some combination of shapes, or directly to downward facing dog. We're going to make our way through second side, and then we're going to bring it to the earth because we're running out of time. On your inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, crouching tiger, bend your knees, push your hips back towards your heels. Shoulders actively out of your ears. Take your breath in. Left knee to your right, tricep, push yourself forward, breath out. Fallen triangle, left leg threads through. Spin it open, right hand to the sky. Send your in-breath through your body. On your exhale, we're going three-legged dog, right hand to the earth. Lengthen your left leg up to the ceiling. Bend your knee and open your hip. Stay or perhaps wild thing. Ooh, I forgot to mention, if you're in a half dog from this transition, you are just stepping your left foot forward. You're not trying to touch your left elbow to your left knee. So if you are in your wild thing though, you're gonna look to the top of your yoga mat. Think about side plank. Imagine you're trying to just lift into your side plank. Your left elbow, your left knee, maybe tap. Keep looking forward. Step your left foot to the top of your yoga mat. Maybe you help it there. Cool, strong through your legs. Find your way into your high crescent lunge. Breathe your way up. I just wanted to check that message. Sarah has to go to work. As you exhale, hands to heart. Perhaps your right knee sinks to a hover. Okay. Front ribs are hugged in. Breathe your hands to the ceiling. Open arm twist. Left hand sweeps back in space. The right hand goes forward. You might keep the bend in your right knee. Inhale, gentle exalt. So less about how far back you go, more about just lifting up out of your pelvis, single rib cage off your hips. From here, prayer twist. Lengthen your right leg as you hook and rotate. Remember your legs are adjustable and remember to create power through your back right leg. If you want to, spread your wings open. Draw your navel to spine, chest off of your left thigh. As you push through your feet, exalt your crescent, go slow. Use your core to support your body. Right hand reaches up. Unwind into your warrior two. Right heel plants down. Breath in to reverse your warrior. Breath out to side angle. Reverse your triangle on your inhale. Bend your left knee and windmill down into standing splits with your exhale. Reach your right toes to the sky, strong breath in. Here we go, Shiva's squat, exhale. Breathe back into your standing splits. Twice more, we exhale, sink down. Good, inhale, standing splits. And exhale, Shiva squat and stay. So you drive through your left foot for the lift of your chest. Start to bring your hands to your heart. And when you are ready, make sure you go slow. Make sure you activate your belly so you're supporting your spine. You rise up with our right leg. Hands to the ceiling, full breath in. Guided by your exhale, rotate to your right. And you have all your different options. You can extend your right leg. You can catch the outside edge of your right foot. Make sure that, in particular, if you're in the extended leg variation, your chest is really lifted and proud. You feel that line of energy through your left foot, reaching all the way up to the crown of your head. Good. Right leg long or bend, unravel to face forward with your breath in. Airplane pose, we fly it back on exhale. One generous inhale, creating that lightness, that buoyancy through your entire body. Crescent lunge, how slow can you go? Right toes release. Deepen your inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale your hands to the earth. Twist your left hand to the ceiling, one big breath in. And exhale, left hand lands. Sit back to a downward facing dog. Again, feel free to add a chaturanga if you want. We'll meet in a child's pose. Knees to the earth, hips to your heels, you breathe. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And then open mouth, exhale, release that breath out. Go ahead and shift through a seat and just find your way onto the back of your body. And you can choose to use your core to lower slowly, or you can just hug your knees in and relax back. We'll meet in a full body stretch once you arrive to the earth. The hands stretch overhead. So extend from your fingers to your toes. Take a bigger breath in. Another open mouth, exhale out. Start to bend your knees into your body. And then find a figure four, right ankle on your left thigh. Energize your right ankle, pull your right toes back to your shin, and use the strength of your right leg to press your right shin bone forward and away from your torso. Feel free to find a little bit of a rock from side to side. And then if your left foot is lifted, go ahead and land your left foot to the ground. Keeping your figure four, slide your left leg forward and let your right foot come to the inside of your left leg for your supine tree. So your right leg is a relaxed butterfly shape, your left leg is long. The sole of your right foot doesn't need to touch your inner left thigh. It can, but it doesn't need to. Hands to your belly, take 2 slow breaths. Go ahead and keep your right knee bent. Just rotate the sole of your right foot to the earth so your right knee is pointing to the sky. Draw your left knee into your body, figure four, your left ankle on your right thigh. And take a moment here, active left ankle. I like to also think about my sits bones reaching away from me to lengthen through my low back. So you can feel your left sit bone in particular, your right as well, reaching forward to the front of your yoga mat. Think about your pelvis pulling forward away from your rib cage. And from here, just like we did before, take one more breath and then start to travel into your supine tree. So again, that transition is right foot to the earth. Slide your right foot forward. Unhook your left ankle from your thigh. Just allow your left knee to fall open to the side. Perhaps your hands arrive to your belly. Take 2 slow cycles of breath. And feel free to stay here a little bit longer. Otherwise, we're going to start to make our way into Shavasana. So perhaps you draw both knees into your chest one last time. You can curl your nose up to your knees. Breathe into the back of your body. And then exhale to release out into your final relaxation. Find a shape that feels comfortable and easeful to you. Allow your eyes to close. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And an open mouth exhale to release. For this last minute of your Shavasana, maybe notice your energy, any shifts and changes within your energy. As you feel your body, and you check in with your heart, your mind, your breath. Notice if there's any new space that you've created. Not just spaciousness from the lengthening of our body through our stretches, to the asana shapes, but maybe a spaciousness and openness in your heart and your mind as well. And as you continue to check in with yourself, maybe bring back to heart and mind the intention that you set at the beginning of your practice. And holding that intention at your heart, start to bring maybe one or both hands to your heart, either to stack, or perhaps you find Anjali Mudra, prayer hands at your heart. And take this final moment of our practice to pause in deep gratitude. Grateful for this practice that offers us insight, understanding, clarity, and connection. Grateful for our bodies and our breath that carry us through each moment of this human experience. I'm grateful for this community, having this anchor to turn to, even though we are not physically together, an anchor that we can turn to for connection and community, no matter how far apart we are. Go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose one more time. And then an open mouth exhale, clear that breath out completely. And may yoga offer us a path to compassion. And may our practices serve as our teachers, guiding us to live more authentically and love more deeply each and every day. I thank you so much for being here, and namaste.